Hey everybody, this is Mike with Keep Casual and our video review for Hasbro Family Game Night 2 for the Wii. Hasbro Family Game Night 2 features 5 classic boards in video game form, all hosted by everybody's favorite spud, Mr. Potato Head, who actually sounds a bit like Don Rickles. Each game has its own remix theme, which spices up the game with some crazy rules, and it definitely adds to the replayability of the game. The games included in Hasbro Family Game Night 2 are Operation, Jenga, Connect 4x4, Bop It, and Picturica. The games, for the most part, pretty much work as they should. Operation also works pretty well because they found a good way to emulate the game without it straying too far from the original board game. Jenga can be a little bit wonky at times, but for the most part, you can play it. Picturica is one of the better games of the 5. Picturica definitely is a great game, especially if you're playing with multiplayer. Just the frantic search for all these pictures really makes things pretty crazy, especially, like I said, when you're playing with other people. Bop It is a good translation of the actual game. It's not perfect, but it's definitely playable. Obviously, it's not the best of the bunch. Connect 4x4 is probably the most accessible of them because basically all you're doing is just moving the Wii remote from side to side and pressing the button to drop the chips. So in that vein, it probably is one of the best. For specific details on how well each game plays, just go ahead and check our text review at keepcasual.com. Multiplayer is the basis of any board game. After all, how much fun is a game if you're playing against yourself? Knowing this, EA added the hilarious Family Game Show, which sets brother against sister, mother against father to build the golden potato. The goal of the game show is to play each of the 5 games with very specific rules. Instead of removing blocks in Jenga, try tapping them to keep them from falling out. Or try to keep a needle balanced in Operation. Variety is the name of the game here. However, if you have no choice but to play by yourself, you can play the High Score Mania mode, in which you'll face 10 random minigames and try to beat the highest scores. EA definitely covered all their bases with this game to ensure that it's fun whether you're playing alone or with the family. Furthermore, the game features Mii support, so it's even more fun beating your dad at Picturica when you can see his expression in video game form. There's more to this game than just moving blocks and finding pictures, though. By completing certain actions, you earn body parts for your fully customizable Mr. Potato Head. Believe me, there are a lot of body parts to collect throughout the game, so you'll be working pretty diligently to obtain everything. You can also obtain trophies to put in your game room and change the decor of your game room as well. So it's not just about board games. Hasbro Family Game Night 2 is a fantastic party game. It features so much content that even if you already have the 5 board games included in this, it's still worth the purchase. Obviously, your enjoyment of the game will be based on how much you enjoy the original board games, but the remix versions definitely shake things up. The holidays are just around the corner, and Hasbro Family Game Night 2 is a perfect choice for any of your after-dinner festivities. So while your Uncle Lou is fast asleep on the easy chair, you can all get together for a few laughs. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, email us keepcasual@keepcasual.com. Thanks.